G'day everyone, thanks for jumping in and having a watch with me. Alright, we're just going to do some contract work, probably cultivate a few things. I'm going to want to rent probably a good tractor to do it, a GPS and everything. We'll drive around, cultivate, do multiple missions at once with one machine. So I'm not leasing all these little equipment, we'll just get a big one and try and do all the cultivating missions or something. First things first is I bought new trailer, tractor and a baler. So this is like my muck trailer, or general purpose trailer. That's my plan for this setup. So just sneak this back to the sheds, park it up. I got a few links to a few different mods now, so we're gonna have quite a few different other mods added, which isn't too bad. So as you can tell from last time, we just have a quick look, make sure all my cows are pretty happy. So that's good. So I got one this size so I can basically load it up with the manure, the solid manure, and just run it down the sell point, make some cash. So my plan is I'll go through and have a look at the mods in a second, but this is, nice little tractor, this one. Bit green at the moment. Need a red one. I'm thinking I'm going to use a really big red one for most of the cultivating work. So if we're going to go into cropping and everything, we'll end up with a couple of red gear to a few Case IH stuff. So yeah, well, what mods I got new livestock trailer. So we can do a B double setup, which would be good fun. So I worked it out, if we did 2 A-tops or something, 2 or 3 A-tops and then the one on the back, we should be able to put in with one road train about 250, 270 cows or something. Ridiculous. It'd be pretty big. So my plan is to just pretty much keep probably doing a heap of contracts, get the feel of all the different area. So the beauty is being seasons, it's like limited to one type, which is good. And I got multiple missions, multiple contract mod enabled. So then we could pretty much have 3 or 4 contracts going at once, which is good because we can just get a heap of the cultivate, basically lease a big cultivator, a big tractor, then do all the cultivating missions. So do 5 of them all in one go, which is my plan for today. And then obviously same now, we can do fertilising all the same way as the growth stages get better. I'm not really keen on doing ploughing contracts, they just take too long for me. And then the other plan is what I did do is should be there. I modified the base station mod, so we can go and have a look at that pretty quickly if I get this back. So new livestock trailer, and I've got new flat top, so which will allow us to so I can do the same thing, road train of bales, so we can buy in some heap of straw bales and stuff. So over here, change the view because the bloke runs funny. Base station tower. So we came to an agreement, 170 bucks an hour. I think it gives me about 4 grand a day to have this here. The solar power and everything. The comms. G7, 7G network. So what that does is pretty much it's just an income, but it looks legit. So quite often you get manufacturers like, you know, John Deere GPS or some other guidance systems like Trimble or something, they come to you going, oh, we want to put an RTK base down, and that's pretty much, you put that down on your property for a convenient rental charge, and that's pretty much what we've done. So other mods we actually got, I don't know if it's going to be in here, no, be in, maybe baling. Yeah, you can see we can got drop deck or full flat top. So you can have the A-type, put gates on it. Oh, look at that, that's pretty cool. Main colour, you gotta have it, well, not black chrome, like onyx. Spiders. Red looks pretty cool, but you can go like a blue. Well, not that. I don't like the chromes. But I'm pretty much will sit with the flat red. It looks pretty cool. So you can purchase some couple then probably later on. That's why we're gonna earn some cash first. So we can do 2 of them and 1 of them, or 1 of these ones because it's a bit longer. So yeah, you can throw the gates on. I think this one you can have front gate, rear gate, front gate and hydraulic ramp. So you can have the like that. So we're gonna be picking the equipment up on it, which would be pretty cool, pretty handy to have 1 of them around. Hey David, how you going? Thanks for dropping in. New flat truck decks, new trailer. You can even do a A-type, so we can make road train with some for bales. So that's my new mod I got. And the other one we got is animal transport. We can do the same. We'd have a couple of B doubles, so which will give us 36 cows and 60, so we can have quite a few cows by doing this. But anyway, so my first, what I'm doing today is we're going to we're going to lease a cultivator. We're going to have a pretty good distance. What's that, 16? What's my 24 on my flexi coil? We really need a couple more around that 18. Always end up back on the flexi coil. Lease that for a few hours so we can do a few contracts. And then the tractor I'm going to use too. I'm not sure whether we could lease, you want to lease this one, 20 grand. Or, here we go. Yeah, 7. Bring back the Steiger. Throw some GPS. Dual 800s. First, one of the other tractors I've ever learnt to drive, first one I ever did seating in was a Steiger. But we have not a 90 one, we had a 9280. So it's a little bit newer than this one. Newer. Must be, because yeah, that Pro Drive. So at least that, because it's, we can do it cheaply. Well, that's why. Here we go. And to come to think of it, I still forget my GPS buttons. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'm going alright. Hay fever's really hit me hard today, but other than that, yeah, the rest is pretty sweet. That's what we wanted. Okay. Now I've got this under control. Let's look at some missions when I actually do this. What fields we're going to do? Let's have a look. We've got 44, 37, 28, 55. $37, $23, $28. Around the low numbers, the 15s or 17s would be a good one to start with, I think. So accept that contract. What other one we want to do? We want to do cultivating, field 19. And that's cultivating on field 26. Shouldn't be too bad. What do I see? 18. Oh, that's ploughing. Hello. Thanks, guys, for dropping in. Trying to keep all the fields I'm doing in the same position. To tell us? No. So we've got 26, 19, and 6 to do. Which is right, because 6 is right there. 26 is there. Where'd 19 end up? Oh yeah, at the back. So 18 or 17, somewhere there. If they got one of them for cultivating, would be awesome. Oh, it's 28. 28 or 23. If we're doing 26, we could do 28. There we go, we got 4 to do. Bit of a day in the Steiger. Does 84 down the road. Someone's definitely modified this a little bit too much. $3 grand. Should make some cash pretty quickly with this style of stuff now. Just want to set my cruise control down because I like doing about 13k somewhere there. Somewhere there. Zero offset is what we want to do. What run field one we're going to go? Sweet. Show some lines. We get some good. Been busy fencing, eh? I guess we could leave a little strip. Shouldn't be too bad. Do like the old Steigers. Let's have a look at that cab. One, the gauges don't work. So this one works. So on the far right there, near the door, that's your 4 hydraulic controls levers, and then obviously the buttons are for locking it out, so you can stay it in gear or keep it that. The first 2 levers are obviously your gears, so you have a high, low. So at the moment, normally it's a forward and reverse and 4 gear forwards, but Normally it's about 3 levers. And then the 2 bat and with the dials, that's your 3-point linkage. Trendy aircon, a radio, cassette, wow. From Mexico. It's even got air brakes, that's the air brake switches. It's almost like someone's fitted a truck dash out of it. Working on a horse farm, eh? That's good, yeah. Alright. How much fencing you got to do? You just like normal wire fencing on the horses, or you doing like white picket fence setup? Because we're about, well, I'm about halfway through a fence. We're sort of pulling a fence down and moving it along to a boundary. So we're half cleared it, ready to move it over, but we've left it standing so it doesn't rust away if we just drop the wire. So it shouldn't be too long, but it's probably about, I think it's about 2.5 k's or something. So it's only a little bit of a fence. So pretty much what my plan is to, the videos I edited up, which I made on the weekend from setting the farm up. So there's a whole sheds area and everything, and cattle yards are built using all the placeable and terrain editor and all that sort of stuff. Well, that's not going to work, is it? We'll have to do a run along that edge. I just didn't want to swing it out over the cars. It's about 6 runs and we'll have this done. It's not too bad. Big farm without actually being big. And some of these fields do take a bit of time to get over. So yeah, this is pretty much, I'm probably going to live a year, and this is pretty much all I'm going to do is contracts and everything. Most of it's going to be off camera, maybe if I'm feeling it, jump on and just stream it, so there's going to be lots of random streams. You guys, yeah, all feel free to come around and watch and have a chat and everything, because it's pretty much just as is. Probably not going to be trying to effort it up as too much. Lift out. So if you notice, I actually brought the width in a little bit, so there's no miss, so there's a little bit of an overlap. So you can tell one of the points they're in a little bit. Still a lot to do. Yeah, okay. Yeah, with GPS I always bring it in a little bit, even in real life, so it's a thing I've learned to do off real life, so it's not actually a game based thing, but it's more just so I don't have any strips or bits missed. I bring it in that little bit. So as you noticed right there when I was setting it up, it's 23 point something whatever under auto, and I brought it in 0.1 pretty much, just so I had that 0.1 worth of overlap. Also helps with not missing anything. Looks weird with the funny patterns of the cultivator. I just like to put the implement in the ground very early, because I'm used to, with air seeders, that delay from when it goes into the ground till it's actually planting. You can actually look at it. One of the sections don't even look like they're in the ground. There it goes. This is probably just a terrain deformation. So yeah, we're trying to pretty much live the year. So I got it set at time 15, so I can actually have a bit of fun with it. Got a bit of time to do these cultivating, spraying, fertilizing. Yes, 17 and 9. It's actually quite an enjoyable map to play. I actually like playing on this map. It just seemed to get into it a lot more than really a few others. Would almost say 17's better, just because the textures are a lot more variable, where 19 you don't really have that ability with the textures. But Oxygen David has done an awesome job at converting it over. Come on, tractor. Come on, give it the wiggle. Walk it out of it. Should get it the notification saying we're finished, which would be good. Do a heap of cultivating missions and then do a heap of planting ones, but we'll see. The computer guys can plant it. So yeah, hopefully I'm running all John Deere. Yeah. I've already got 2 John Deeres and 1 Ford is what we own in this, and just leasing the case. Well, it is a case dealer, so you got to lease one, I guess. We're going to start with the old gear before we get this new stuff. But I pretty much just wanted the GPS and the auto steer for it. It does make probably more enjoyable. There we go. We've finished the contract. Look at that for some work lights. Come on, pull it around. It's a bit strange how it does that, isn't it? Guess we could always just get a John Deere. How much horsepower does the cultivator take? Because we could use our 8R to do it. I'm pretty sure that's like 370 horses in it. Probably wouldn't have this slip issue. Oh, look at that slip. Oh, whoops. And turn some lines off. So let's have a look at the contract. Field 6 completed. Done. Let's look at this. Lease. Requires 500. We're giving it 690. What's My John Deere is only 400. So it needs, yeah, a few horsepower. Well, in saying that, we could always use that versatile. Give us a bit extra traction. Maybe next time. I just really wanted to give this Steiger a go. Really. Do the whole teleport trick. We can't. Because I can, I still can't place a house. So we do the whole teleport home trick. Because this is where the sleep spot is. Upstairs, which is this way. No. Bedroom's here. Excuse me. 10 hours sleep. Playing on Xbox, yeah, that limit's pretty good still playing on a console, but it just limits the mods you can use. Game is synchronizing. Synchronizing with who? So what ones we got to go to now? 19, 26, 28. What do we got? 19's in here, 26, 28. Okay, so we're just down the road here. We should probably put some more lights on. I was taking a shortcut, but you got the 6M, the 6R, 8R, 9RT, and the S790. Cool. I've used the 9RT. I got a 9/4, the 460, so I can run what I've been running in real life. Also, the S780. I got the mod because PC you got a few extra mods, so that's been quite helpful. But if you don't get out of the way, mate, I won't be able to go anywhere. Where are we? Somewhere there. I'm pretty sure it's the edge of the next field. You can snake down. Yeah, I don't want to come into this one. I want to come down this field because it's wider. Whoa. Obviously the drawbar's not quite right in this. Field 19. It's the next one. There's another couple of grand. Well, then we should pay off the leasing costs. And the rest is profit. This one. Try and remember my buttons. Which way are we going to go with this field? East west. We really should set another AV line. Let's do that. Let's create a new line. Field 19. I get it right. Let's go to field 19. we want to do is bring it up to about here. Oh, they're doing one for the sprayer as well. Oh, that'd be awesome. Can't wait for that. I got the custom modding, yes, 6R and everything, and that's pretty wicked. Alright, I actually want to set my run line from here. So set A. We can do a diagonal run line, I guess, following this edge along here. Sort of driving the first run so I can find my way. So it's a bit of a triangle, so we'll go to the longest edge. Set B. There we go. Set A, set B. It's along this edge. Really does just struggle with this. Do you have any Kenworth mods? No. I was trying to download one just before the stream. It really didn't allow me to download it, which is kind of a nuisance. But yeah, I've got a old Mac mod, so we can go here. Go to my trucks. I got this Mac. So you go, the old Mac day cab. That looks pretty wicked. Ooh. 300, 400, 450 or 500. MP8, 13 litre. So we get the old Mac dog. Do the same, but it's got the sleeper. Yeah, how's that for an angle run line? So I was going to do the old Mac because it's only a farm truck, so I've got to sell them. We'll do that on the run back. Have a look at the price of the truck and everything. So I've got to make some... I want to save a bit. I've paid my loan off, so I've got no loan. But I want to save a bit so I can buy in the feed. So we've got to build up quite a bit of income to buy in a road train of bales so I can keep my cows fed. So back into the shop, my current truck is 97. And what's about 63? 97.5 and 63, so 64 and 97. Really need to calculate, get the calculator out for this. So that's 160. So if that's 160, what's the new truck going to cost? 265. Wow, I already spent it. And my animal transport trailers, 52 and 72. So 52 times 2. plus our 70. It's 170. Yeah, can't beat the V8s. Yeah, so I'm thinking you might go for it. Plus we're in America, so you know, gotta have the Mac. So it's 178 plus 270 in it. Double check everything. It's awesome with the GPS. Oh yeah, 265. Where do we end up? 300. The high horsepower. So 470,000. Wow, almost half a mil. So I should take a note of that. What else do we need? We were looking at getting the baling technology, which is 38. I was looking at getting one of these as well. Yeah, I should. I got quite a few of them. We'll keep having a look around. Might as well while we're on auto steer, got something to look about. So we got 38 times 3. 114,000 as well. So it's so yeah, coming over and looking at my tractors. Well, what I've actually got is, yeah, I've got the 8R and 8RT. I got this 9R as well. That's awesome. I like that mod because that's what I run in real life. There's our 9RT. Obviously, base game ones, and then also coming in the mods here, I've got 6920, 7810, and then we go in smaller ones. I don't have any small John Deeres. Oh. Typical auto steer attitude, eh? Drive into a tree, that's when you know you gotta stop. So yeah, we got a few different ones, so some trailers of 288. I need to buy some mowers as well. I'll have to buy a mower, but I can always just lease it. That's what I was working on, is actually leasing it. So the main ones are holding these tractors and everything, and the rest is leasing, like most of the equipment. So I've got my own baler and that, but I'm just leasing the other bits. Get this bit in the corner, come on. I'll have to do a loop around. Got a little strip over there I want to do as well. You should get it. It's driving into the trees, you can't say I'm missing a bit. Yeah, that 9R is an awesome tractor. Oh, another field finish. 2 more to go. We can't sneak. Oh, we should be able to sneak in through there. Didn't that track built up? So we should be able to sneak in that way. Should be able to sneak up in here. Should be able to get through there somewhere, I think. Field 28 and 26 is our next two. Field 5. That must be a small field. Can't even find it. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, that's that one. The crops over this way, the crops still look pretty good. They're definitely dry. We're requiring a bit of rain. They're really in a, you know, they're finishing off, but it's definitely the potential of yield is dropping very, very quickly. You know, we could have had quite a good year if even now, if we still get a bit of, 20 mil of rain, it'll be a very productive, very good year, but it's dropping off very quickly. You should be able to sneak in through here. This is the field we want, isn't it? Yep, field 28, 26. I reckon we go east-west again. So we can go back to our field 15. Hold on. Where's my run lines gone? Yeah, they're there. Okay. There they are. Should be able to be a nudge it over setting. Pretty sure it might be in here. There's a button we push. With GPS on console, you might actually have to enable this, or it could be something. Shift track. Yeah, left alt page up. There we go. Hello, LEV. Thanks for dropping by. Having a watch. We're just doing some missions, cultivating away in an old Case International. These are an awesome machine. They sound wicked. The big cam Cummins in it. Look, the fan's not even turning. That's how good it is. Pretty awesome to drive right in. Yeah, I think Canot was said yesterday. We were talking at a growers meeting. Um, Canola is probably going to be the most profitable crop this year because it's the one that's probably going to yield the best. It looks the best. It's the one that's hanging on. So if we get another rain, it's definitely going to outperform the rest. Good old line oak. So we've got this field and then we've got the next field over around the pig farm there to go. And then we're going to try and make some money. So we worked out we've got to be about almost 300 a foot. And then we could sell that animal trailer, I guess, and buy at least one or two. Well, being in that will only cost us 10 grand, and then we could have the other one because it's 70 and whatever. We probably should get one of those bale trailers. Could always come back with it, pick up the A-type later because 53 off what we got now. Then I've got to be really into making some money. The worst bit is this season, this first year, because all we're doing is getting our cows to the right age to breed them up, and then they can start producing offspring. We won't be selling any. Pretty much, we've got to breed a herd up, and then we can start producing some offspring, and then fatten them up to sell. So that's the first year in this game, in this Let's Play anyway, is pretty much pointless. So that's why it's just going to be contracts and whatever, waiting for the cows. Because my main aim is to actually try and get a couple of thousand cows going. Custom modding is doing a map. Okay, I didn't know. I'll better have a look at it. I'm doing a map as well, but not when I'm playing. Just sort of not in the mood to sit down and mod at the moment, so I'm actually doing a bit of gaming. And I thought, well, might as well go live, just because. At least then I get to sit back and have a chat, and no stress really. We really need some more horsepower, or at least the wheels on the ground. This is like a big collision boxes. If that's all we can turn, it's just, they're obviously not quite right in this tractor. The detailing's awesome, but it's just not performing the best. For something that's supposedly 600 horsepower rated, it's not performing very well. Performing like 300 horsepower. I'm on Facebook a little bit. Probably should have shared this live stream on my Facebook channel or group. I got a page and I got a profile there where I pretty much just go around chatting and doing all that promoting that way. So if you add me as a friend on Facebook, yeah, then you get, when I'm on there, Should put up links to this and everything on my page. Yeah, but spend probably my biggest social spot and advertisement spot is probably my Discord server, and then I'm always chatting around on nearly, well, most other YouTubers' Discord servers as well. On quite a few there. About 30 of them or something. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. What's this song? Huh. Sit back dancing and listening to the music. Hit the wrong button. Yeah, okay. I'll accept it later when I look at my phone when I'm finished. So yeah, tomorrow I'll try not to play the game. I'll probably no streaming. I'll try and edit up the videos I recorded on the weekend, so I can upload a couple of time-lapse videos and stuff. And the other bit is and then hopefully to finish the week off, I'll have time to work on my map. So that's pretty much where I'm at. I got the idea last night. I posted on my Discord. Trying to get, probably the best way is to get some other people to help me with what I'm doing. So if I get people that help me with like, well, my PR or public relations stuff and everything, or doing description stuff. How long have I been streaming? 57 minutes at the moment. That's how long today so far. So we've done, this is our third field cultivating. So yeah, my plan was maybe getting other people to help me with, well, at least maybe get another person to be always like a moderator. So I'm always got someone watching my chat for me, because I really get lost doing that. And someone else to help probably do descriptions and stuff for me. So then that will give me, because all that takes like time. I lose like a couple of hours worth of just doing descriptions, thumbnails, and basically if I hit to render out a video, go back, I wasn't happy with that. Go. Hey, IRT. Real life videos. Well, between me modding and gaming and actually trying to edit these videos, I won't have much time to do real ones. Pretty much. Okay, thanks David for watching. See you mate, have a great night. Yeah, I'll struggle for doing real life videos, and there's probably nothing really to record at the moment because all I'm doing is prep work for harvest. want some help, up to you, IRT. Just, yeah, pretty much comment on my Discord, and if I get enough people to help me out, I'll go with it. But as with playing the game, helping multiplayer setup, I can't do that at the moment. It's just, I've got probably 270 mods enabled or something, 280 mods. So I can't put this as a multiplayer server. It's just way too many mods. I think I'm up to about 14 gig worth or something. It's just a couple. Apparently you have 300 mods, Ali. Yeah. It gets up pretty quick. Well, pretty much what I'm thinking of needing help with is, it's more like with the YouTube stuff, and probably a couple more YouTube moderators or something. So I've always got someone online helping me watch the chat and everything like that while I'm live, so I can become a bit more relaxed. But it's also more like doing thumbnails, descriptions, and possibility of well, actually high hopes of doing like script work. So it's not more as such as create a script, it's more like create some dot points. So I've got actually a storyline with all my episodes, a storyline to every series, to every Let's Play. It's instead of just jumping around and everything. So it's more brainstorming ideas, and probably like every episode have probably 10 dot points of actually what to talk about and what to actually get done. So I've got a bit more of a happening. It's probably more what I want to get help with. I really need to start doing something like that. Yeah, the amount of mods, especially when you like learn a new mod, what website, like since last stream I learnt Yes Mod, so there was another, I think 50 mods or something I downloaded now off there. That's where I got this Case IH from. So PC and mod are dangerous. It'd be anything like I did when I first got mods. I got probably about 10 of them or something, or 20 mods. Downloaded a heap of cool ones, tried to load the game in, and just like bricked it. And I was like, yeah, that's no good. So I pretty much got rid of all the mods. Yeah, it's just quite simple help stuff for IRT. It's more just so I can get more, because if I spend too long, because I could spend because I only limited time at night time here between farming and doing everything else, and if I spend too much time, I'm either all YouTube or all streaming or all doing YouTube vids or all streaming or all complete modding. I don't seem to manage my time well enough, or I run out of time because it just takes too long to do each individual task. So the more, if I make streaming a bit easier or YouTube videos a bit easier, vice versa, then it will give me more time to help basically do my modding, make my map and everything like that. So I can hopefully try and get more content out for everyone else to watch, because it's what it's all about, and I actually enjoy doing a bit of it. Don't really enjoy editing, but it's probably more because I don't know it. Like I pretty much have a go at it. I wouldn't say I'm the best, but maybe if I spend a bit more time into it, I might get better. I'll get better at it, but bring this over here. So if we go left alt home, it shifts the run line over. There we go. Message here on this chat or in Discord. yeah, I thought about getting someone else to do my editing, but the issue is well, pretty much this way. I did a 2-hour recording live stream. I just recorded on my other video, and because, well, I've actually brought it back. I've recorded at 2K, but I upped my bitrate a lot more. The files just for that is 118 gig. I can't send you the file to edit. I have to do the editing myself. It's just more all the other work. So if I do editing and then put it on like my server to upload over the night. Oh, this chat. It's a bit strange. It's not even coming up for me that you're commenting anything, so I'm not sure. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it's more just help for time management is really all I'm chasing. But yeah, I couldn't believe I had to look at the size of the MP4 file from what I recorded. 118 gig. Yeah, I get most of mine from ModHub. Yes, mods are pretty good. I've always heard they're pretty good. And just looking at the quality of every single one I've downloaded has been awesome. They sort of test it. They're my main places. And then probably direct from the modder, like some off their Facebook page and stuff. At least we got a nice grass headland to turn around on, I guess. This is that Doof Doof song. It's really bizarre, isn't it? Like, it's supposed to be a few hundred horsepower, but it's just not putting the power down. Because in real life, I know our one was 340. Mod network, okay. Like I look on well, yeah, you do FS17. They have an FS19 mods or something on mod. I don't like mod hoster, and it's not bad for me, being it's I got a good virus scanner, so it scans all those pop-ups, but I just don't like them. And yeah, but there's like Farming Simulator 2019 mods or something .com that's pretty good. Okay, Ali, thanks for dropping by and watching. It's great support. I'm probably going to end soon anyway, because it's getting almost 8 o'clock here, so probably should go and have some dinner and everything and get ready for bed myself. So we're not too bad. Could take a little while on this field, but it shouldn't be too bad. Skip that song. So going on my contract menu, completed. Another 4 grand. So we get 7 out of this one, which is good. And a few other ones we got to go. So we do mostly cultivating, we'll end up with a bit of cash. The ploughing pay well, but they're just, by God, they're just big time difficult. That was probably not too bad being a big plough. Planting seems to be paying a lot better. Oh, it's midday there. Yeah, you always seem to say goodnight when I'm like walking to work. Hi, Elite. Thanks for coming and chatting and saying hello and everything. For a 600 horsepower tractor, it really doesn't perform well, does it? It's almost like it needs a front weight. Ours used to have a toolbox right on the front left here. So every time I look at this one I go, it's just so wrong. And our logo was up the front near Case International. Being one of the first red ones, or one of the later red ones. Waco fridge. This must be earlier than ours. But all the other details are pretty much the same. Missing a step on the back to get up to the field. And our case, IH Steiger like this, was only had a left door, never had a right hand door. It still was the big cam Cummins with the turbo on it. Don't know, but so what you used to do is see on the turbo there, about where those lines are. If you ever got your meat pie or your sandwich and you wrapped it up into alfoil, you wedge it in that next to that exhaust manifold. It used to be like one run across the paddock or two, you know, about 10 minutes. Toasty in the field every day. Absolutely chucked down, like raining, so you're giving up mowing. It's always raining when you're ever trying to mow some grass. It's normally what I find. But I would love some of that rain. My last rain was 3 mil. It's like well needed. Need about 20 mil. At least to help finish the crop off here anyway. Probably should have stayed in the field. Like, how's that for an effort? Puts a whip. I think this tractor's really struggling for a traction thing. Probably if we were actually on our 15k an hour, we might get it done quicker. But anyway, we've passed pretty much our leasing costs and everything, so far it's been pretty good. Ooh, how's my cows going? I need to give them some go around with the loader and give some more TMR. Heaps of grass, which is good. Okay, so we need a TMR grass, and we better do that. YouTube decided to update. That's not very good. Might keep putting my update off. Not now, not now. But we've done half this field. I like the ability of just it's still working away while we're just having a look at it. Yeah. So we'll go and give some TMR to the cows and clean them up. This one. Go and get my bucket. Oh, thanks for subbing and liking that. That's awesome. Gotta. There's my bucket. Yep, up, up. I was trying not to do that. This is a pretty big bucket, so it should be good. I should put all this feed muck and stuff on the silage, whatever it. I think it comes out as silage. Put it in that tipper, so one can go and sell the silage or use it later for TMR, not just putting it in. Yeah, it comes in as silage. Done. At the moment, because I've still been quite lazy and haven't set up my wheel, so yeah, there's lots of little things at the moment that are not the best. So what's my light brown car? How's that? A white clean. Yeah, clean. Yeah, it's much bigger. But I wanted it so when I'm doing muck and like the manure and everything is selling, I got the big bucket to do it on, so I can move a few heap of litres, because I've got what do we? Pretty sure we only got 36, or I don't quite have that many cows at the moment, but I can hold in this. Well, there's 3 pens down the front here, like. These are pretty much my. These are my breeding ones, so I'm gonna have each one holds 200. These funny different sheds like this, so they hold 200 cows. So with that, I can I missed that, didn't I? So these ones hold 200, and the cows down out the back and the other 4 pens hold 500 each. So I've got 2,600 cows I can. Let's have a look. What's my brown ones at? White one's clean, brown one's clean. I'll get there. So we'll jump. Take my straw blower over and give him some straw as well. That would be better. So yeah, these pens down here hold 500 cows each. So quite impressive. So I'm trying to build pretty much a big cattle. It's all for breed, so I can breed my cows, then fatten them up and sell them off and try and hopefully make a profit. But yeah, that's the 8,000 litre bucket. It's a bit big. Oh, I gotta go in the pen for these. Beep. Move cow. We're gonna have to go in the other gate. I wouldn't have this on the big wheel loader as well, but it just really, it wouldn't let me. It said it had to be on the telehandler or a front wheel loader or something, and I'm like, yeah, no, I want it on the wheel loader. So next best thing is the telehandler. It comes with a barrel spike as well. There we go, that one. They take a bit. See, 0.9, so they're not even producing. See, I want these as breeding so I can produce them, and then I can fatten them up to sell them. So I can get quite a bit of manure and then sell that off. A few lights for the night work at winter, because I know it gets pretty dark and bleak around here. Almost got the cow. Yeah, I could be able to, but yeah, I don't know. The wheel loader, it's kind of, will get dirty doing manure and everything, manure and silage, so it'll probably always be busy. You got to kind of have a Manitou anyway, because I sort of use it like this for doing my total mixed rations and stuff, because I can count my bales a lot better going in. Should be hopefully enough for this cow pen and the next one and this bale. Yeah, that should be sweet. It should be just empty. And then, well, I got quite a big total mixed ration machine, so there's still a heap sitting in that, so which is good. Going forward. And got that on the little forward there. That's pretty wicked. Yeah, this class Scorpion would be cool. Don't think it will suit in here too much. I was hoping actually for a JCB, which looks very similar to this, so being in America, it probably should be a JCB or a case or something. Just shut. Bales in there. So my plan is to buy in, so that's why I'm doing all the contract work and earning my own money, and pretty much my plan is breeding and feeding cows, because if I was actually having to do 4 mixes for this, I would fill in a whole day. So like, I first fill from nothing to this is use half of this just in these 3 yards, so every day I've got to do a top up, but more to, yeah, so work on feeding them, shifting the cows, you know, selling the one some hopefully, and then at certain time of the season, I'll buy in some. So you know, it's around like summertime when everyone's harvesting and everything. You know you're going to be or when there's a harvesting contracts, I can pretty much work it out because I've got the Midwest Geo mod on, so. But that will give me the. See, now we're good. Just need to throw some hail silage in there and we'll be done. Yeah. It's a bit interesting how no one's loaded that, modded so many over, but. So I don't know, I do have this field here and I have all these little grass fields around here. So that's why I'm thinking I need to get the mower, then I could, and a tedder probably to make some hay. So I should be able to produce my own hay and fill one of my sheds up. Why did I was expecting that actually be pointing out. Not that truck. This one. So then I can work on it, because you buy in a heap of hay bales and stuff. Well, no, either that or make my own silage bales. That might be more what I do. If I bale it up and just get a wrapper. Should buy that right now while I'm thinking of it. So I can make my own silage bales, so grass everything else out. This is put as oats. What I really would like is a the green mowing mod. Yeah, I've pre-ordered the Class DLC. Like from 17, there was that green mowing mod. And so when you let it dry off, so those oats, I'd plant those oats, dry them off, cut them for straw. And if they were green, I'll cut them for hay. There we go. Easy. When I work out the buttons. So this will end up with, so I've got a couple of B-double road trailers on to get, so a couple of, we should purchase this stuff now while I'm thinking about it. Just so I can. So we want to purchase a wrapper. Oh, I was going to do one of these wrappers, that's right. Make a big sausage of it all. Yeah, that green. I want that. And I want, to bring in our own bales, so this might be later on. Hey Nathan, how are you going? Check out this trailer. Might come back to a later date with them. 58. Oh my god, I'm so short on money. My other John Deere's in there, that's right, on the baler. I definitely need to be working a lot harder, getting some more income happening. Who saw me just about hitting that? I thought, oh my god, I'm not going to get around quick enough for this. I guess I could always sell the JCB there as well. That's what we're going to do. clipped by the jewel. Hi Nathaniel, how are you going? I'm pretty good. Hay fever's been pretty hectic today for me. Been kind of lucky. This is like everything's rolling over pretty well today. Seem to just be getting a bit fluky and catchy with everything. How are you going today? What have you been up to? So I've just got to purchase a mower somewhere. So I might leave that skid steer so I remember to, so I can be able to purchase. I noticed this light is supposed to be pointing outwards, not that way. So what we need to do is get this light over this way. I've already lost him. Oh, yep, that's that way. Oh. This light here. I'm pointing the wrong way. Sell that, yes. And go. Purchase. Spin it around to point it to the correct way. Better. Now we can see it. Okay, now what we're going to do is the magic teleport home to someone else, because I got a little issue with this. This is already classed as a homestead, and I can't place another one because I own this somehow. I guess that's right. Oh no, rain. Okay. 7 o'clock. That's not bad. So we do the magic teleport back again. What is our weather forecast actually? Rain then sunny. It's alright, at least we're not snowing. We got oats in, so they're pretty good on very high frost and very high drought. So we really haven't picked a good variety to go plant. But that's our crop behind us of oats. One splash of fertilizer. Oh, it's growing. Wonder if it's germinating. Well, that was clever. That cow just teleported through a fence. Not growing yet. Obviously somewhere